Joining us again from Milwaukee, Wisconsin, is Kiyya. You see, last month, Kiyya came to our show, hoping to prove to a man named Eugene and his sister Delitha that Eugene was her biological father. So take a look at this emotional story.
I've been trying to prove to Eugene that I was his daughter since I was 13 years old when I got taken into foster care.
You angry at him?
I'm very much angry at him. I feel like he should have stepped up and been my dad.
The girl is not my daughter, Maury.
I'm your daughter. You lay with my mama, so it's a possibility.
I didn't continue to go.
It don't matter. It takes one time.
It's my turn
I don't
to
care.
talk.
It takes one time. Be a man.
There is no way that
You
she could have been my
break it.
daughter. Me and her mother had relations in the 6th grade, Maury.
There's another person in this story, and that's Eugene's sister Delitha. Delitha accepted you, right?
Yeah, she took his responsibility.
Delitha is gassing the whole situation.
No, it ain't about gassing. You should have been a man. Here's my
is
idea.
somebody
We could have ended this years ago, James.
That is someone
You could have ended
else's
this
child.
years ago. You're a clown. That's what you are. I thank Delitha for being there because I needed somebody in my life. And he's so bogus. I just want my daddy.
In the case of 23-year-old Kiyya, Eugene, you are not the father.
See? I told you. I brought me all on Maury television show to make me look as if I'm a monster and I'm not.
So, after those sad results, Kiyya was more determined than ever to find her biological father. And as fate would have it, just before we taped that last show last month, Kiyya says a man named Kevin friended her on Facebook. And so when she got home from the show, finding out that Eugene was not her father, Kiyya was told that Kevin could be her dad. So we gave Kevin a DNA test, and today Kiyya is hoping to prove that Kevin is her father so she can end this long DNA journey. It was hard for you last time, wasn't it, Kiyya?
Maury, was very hard. I was sad. I was hurt. I was stressed. I was depressed.
I'm a little confused. How did you find out about Kevin?
When I went home immediately after the show, I sat down with my mother. Like, look, we need to have a conversation. I need to know who my dad is. She laid out the names. I instantly typed on my keyboard, popped them up on Facebook, messaged him immediately.
And did he reply?
Yeah, Maury, he responded. His words were, "Oh, I didn't want to be weird. I knew about you a long time ago. I'm willing to be your dad." But then he popped out. He went ghost, stopped communicating with me. And I'm like, well, if you wanted to be my dad a long time ago, then you would have had a DNA test. You would have found my mama. You know her name. You know all the information. And then I'm reaching out to you, and you're still not communicating, so you don't want to be my dad.
What did he tell you about his involvement with your mom all those years ago?
That they were in a relationship and they was messing around between 10 and 11, and my mama got
10
pregnant.
and 11 years old? 10, 11 years old.
Yeah.
10
And
and 11 years old?
Yeah.
I was thinking about
They should have been in school. They should have been playing with baby dolls and toys, Maury.
I was thinking about Little League and, Pee-wee football and things like that.
Exactly, Maury.
Then you're upset at Kevin because after he didn't respond to you after that initial
Yeah, I'm upset because it was fake and it was funny on his behalf, because if you say you want to be my dad, then I reach out to you, and then you go no communication, then that's just fool.
Do you want Kevin to be your father?
I would like for him to be my father because I need a father in my life. I need a role model. I need a hero. I need a man.
And you've never seen him face to face?
Never seen him face to face until today, Maury.
Are you looking at him now?
Yes, sir.
You see any similarity?
Ears, eyebrows, lips.
Kevin says you kind of look like his members of his family.
It's possibly. I don't know nobody in his family, so I wouldn't know.
Well, first of all, you all live in the same town in Milwaukee, don't you?
And that's crazy. And 23 years gone that he missed out, and we live in the same city. That's so heartbreaking. Like, that's crazy.
Well, first of all, I'm going to talk to Kevin, but his father had 30 children.
Wow.
30. He's part of a very big family.
He sure is.
So you got.
And I would like to get added in that family.
You got a chance to talk to him right now. What would you want to say?
Step up, take your responsibility, and if today you the father, I want you to be in my life. I want you to finish the rest of the years that you missed.
Yeah, but we don't know I don't know if you're my daughter though, so
But you
what we
told
had to
me
figure
so
out.
I'm going off your word. You told me that it was a possibility that you and my
I
mom planned
mean,
the pregnancy. So I'm
but
gonna go off
she
your
did
word.
make a lot of mistakes, so it's like
I
we got to
mean, we're
figure it
gonna
out
talk
first.
about
I
it
need
because
some
she's not
paperwork.
here.
Kevin, when we come back, let's talk about that. Let's talk about what was it like 23 years ago when you're 11, 10, 11, 12 years old. So, Kevin, before I talk about your situation, I mean, your dad has all those kids.
Yeah, a lot. We have a very big family. It's genetic.
Do you know all your brothers and sisters?
Out of the 29 or 30, I probably know about 25. I just met one like last year. I'm still meeting them.
So if you had a big
it's
family, you
crazy.
should have stepped up and been in my life if you had a big family.
Having a big family
I
doesn't
mean,
include
but
any
don't
any
you want a
possibility
connection? If
of
you
a
knew,
child in
if
my
you
life.
knew,
I need paperwork.
if you knew you laid down with my mother and you knew y'all planned the
I
pregnancy,
mean, it's
to
crazy.
step up and be like, hey,
Where is
I
she
need that
though?
DNA test.
You're 10, 11, 12 years old, and you have girlfriends and are that intimate with girlfriends at that age.
Yeah, let me kind of clarify just a little bit, Uncle Maury. We met when I was around 10 or 11. We didn't get sexual till 12 or 13. So 23 years ago, I was 12 going on 13.
But it shouldn't matter. My mama should have to went through that by herself. I needed a father to be there, and you wasn't there. You laid down with her. You should have been there.
Okay.
I mean, but I like to, where is she?
It don't
Can
matter.
I talk to her?
Okay.
It don't
Is she
matter.
available?
No, you're talking to me because I'm involved. It's a child involved. When a child involved, it's deeper than that. So I'm here.
You're not
I'm
a
old enough
child,
to speak
though.
for myself. Exactly. So that's why I'm here today because
Kevin.
I'm old enough to speak for myself and my mother.
Kevin, did you know her mom got pregnant?
Not right away, but I did know a while back. Like I had ran into her on like social media, and I just started.
You know about her being pregnant.
You
Y'all
kind of snoop around, but it's like
y'all
I didn't know.
planned it.
Well, wait
How
a minute.
You didn't know she was pregnant.
There was no social media 23 years ago, okay?
Right, that's what I'm saying. I just met her on social media a few years ago. Like it was like, oh, an old friend, and I added her. Then I seen she had a child that was almost grown.
I see.
And it was like,
But
okay,
when
cool. I just kept an eye out, but I didn't know. I didn't really know personally. I knew it was a possibility.
So Kiyya would say, why wouldn't you possibly have contacted her earlier?
It was kind of like
Exactly, because
it
you're
ended
not a
up
real
being
man.
like a
Step up.
circus, you know, like it was 20 something years ago. If you can't tell me anything by now, and it's been 20 something years, I was 12, 13 years old when it happened. So if you can't notify me or something, I stay with my mom.
But that's not my fault.
I gotta
needed
move
a father
around
in my
back
life.
then.
But you friended her on Facebook, right?
But you was the man
Right.
to lay down.
What was your reaction when she finally asked you if you were her father?
I don't run from my responsibility, so it was a possibility that I was like, okay, well, let's see. But when I saw the show and things, it was like, wow, I'm not the first person. And if you think back then, I kind of thought she was my only girlfriend. So for me to be the second or third possibility is like...
Do you want to be her father?
I'm 50-50 with the thing. And when I say I'm 50-50 with it is the 50% saying yes is I handle all my responsibilities. So if I have a responsibility I didn't know about, I'm going to take care of it. But the other 50% is saying no disrespect that ends up, with a child 23 years later that I missed all this time with. So it's like your child is grown and you can't, she's grown now.
You got your fingers crossed, Kevin.
I mean, either way, it's going to be good luck. It's going to be either good luck for her or it's going to be, it'd be good luck as far as the knowledge that we gain.
I can get that. Here we go. In the case of 23-year-old Kiyya, Kevin, you are not the father.
I told you. I'm sorry, but hey, this...
All right, it is what it is. You're out of this story.
My heart, goes out to her because I feel for a female in that situation who doesn't know where her father is and all of that. So I definitely think she should continue her journey as far as looking and things like that. And I would just tell her, don't give up. But I'm just happy this is closer to the conclusion because I was who was next. So it's like,
all right,
it's not me.
I get it. So you're out of it. But Kiyya, we'll be glad to be here with you. If you want to talk to your mom again, please do. If we can be of any help, please let us. Okay? You are not the father.